Hello.
And welcome back.
To
Sick.
see you next Tuesday.
And it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, and you know what else it almost is?
It's almost the day of our mother.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. And we're in fact
And
joined
so-
today by a mother.
We're joined today by a mother.
A mother. Any mother.
Reveal. Sound off in the comments right now. Whose mother do you think it is?
Yeah, guess.
Love you, Ben. Love you.
Yep. Oh, I love you, mommy. Mummy.
Ew. Racist.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Donna. I happen to be Annabel's mum. To the best of my
I
knowledge.
can
I'm
confirm.
Annabel's mum.
I can confirm.
Yep. So can I.
Is that why you've got your little wine for Mother's Day? Like mothers drink wine.
Do they?
Mine does.
Yep.
I've never touched the devil's liquid. I don't know what you mean.
You mean grape juice?
Sorry, Ribena. Didn't mean to out you. Yes. Okay.
But
yes.
I was gonna say, yeah. So today's today's not Mother's Day, but it's almost Mother's Day. So we have our very first guest.
Yes.
Donna, coming all the way from Sydney, Australia.
Am I the
Coming
very
piece alive.
first guest?
Well,
Technically.
technically, you're the first guest. You're the first guest whose episode is airing.
Yes.
I'm so honoured.
You should be.
Well, let's not speak too soon. This might be a train
That's
wreck.
true. Might be caught.
That's so true. This might not happen.
This could never see the light of day.
But we are here to talk about Donna's favorite movie.
A very favorite movie, one that I've been plagued with my whole life.
Yeah, well, it's one of my favourite movies, and I like the word plague. Thank you. It's not so much like the number one favourite movie as the one that was available on a streaming service for free.
You say that.
Yeah,
But also,
I do have movie
you've-
posters of it in my house.
the movie poster's been in our house for my entire life.
Two
and
of
you've
them.
been running your mouth about it about my entire
I
life.
do love
About
it.
my entire life? My entire life.
I do love it. I do.
You do. And
Yeah.
what is that film, Donna?
That film would be the 1957 classic An Affair to Remember with Cary Grant and Deborah Kerr.
So true.
Yes. Yes. And I'm
All
glad
right.
that you have both watched it. That's kind of why I picked it.
Yes.
I wanted to force you to watch it.
You already have.
That's bullying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
Mother's
not
Day.
consensual.
Leave me alone.
Well, for those who have not seen this movie, would
Yeah.
you like to maybe give us a brief rundown?
Give us a rundown,
of what it's
Donna.
about?
Yeah.
I think we should
I'm
get
tapping
Annabel
out.
to do that because
No,
I know that
no.
she loves
I think we
she loves doing the rundowns. I've noticed.
Nope.
Avid listener.
I'm not going anywhere near it. I'm not touching it. So sorry.
All right. Okay. Well, two people, namely Cary Grant and Deborah Kerr, are on a cruise.
Yeah,
They
are.
meet. He's kind of a famous...
Rude.
What?
Sorry, you keep going. I said rude.
Oh, he's kind of like a famous, I want to say kind of playboy. Like he's engaged to a really, really wealthy woman who's kind of giving the vibes of a 1950s Kardashian. I don't know why she's famous, but she is. And so media are kind of like press photographers are following him. There's a lot of interest. People clock on to the fact that he and Deborah Kerr seem to be spending a lot of time together. Turns out during the course of the cruise, they fall in love. She's also engaged to someone,
A man.
a man, can't remember his name, but he's not that important to the plot line. They fall in love. They realise that they have stuff to deal with because he's like a painter but has kind of been living off his fiance's money, so can't really support her. They've got to sort out their relationships and see what happens. So they give each other 6 months and they say, after 6 months, if we still want to be together, we'll meet at the top of the Empire State Building.
Yes.
Then happens, do you want me to plot spoil?
Yes.
Yes,
What
Yeah.
please do.
Yeah.
just in case you haven't watched it.
Get into the paralysis.
So they go off, they have their lives, they break up with their partners. She becomes she was a singer before that, so she starts, doing performing in some sort of nightclub.
Working from 10 p.m. till 3 a.m.
All of that. He does all this painting. Oh. On the cruise, before they go off, they go to visit his grandmother, which is, I think, one of the most beautiful scenes, and I cannot watch that scene without weeping. And she lives in this gorgeous sort of house up in this hill in France. And she takes a really special interest in Deborah Kerr and realises that there's a chemistry there and that she's really the right woman for him, because she worries about him because he doesn't have a lot of direction. And she's got this beautiful shawl, and she says to Deborah Kerr, one day I'll send you this shawl. And they obviously had a really long and happy marriage, and it's just and she was a concert pianist, and she plays this beautiful song, and Deborah Kerr sings along, who just happens to know the tune and the words, and
God, she's good.
It's beautiful. But anyway, once they're off the ship, go their separate ways. The day comes for them to go to meet top of the Empire State Building. She's running across the road from, she goes to get a special outfit or something, and the people in the shop, I thought this was a really bitchy move, people in the shop just assumed she couldn't pay for it because she's
giving Pretty Woman.
Yes, from the wealthy boy.
Huge.
So they ring the ex-fiancé to say, she's in here, can you, pay for her? He goes, he's really nice. He goes, yes, of course I can. But then he knew she was there, so he rushes over.
Crazy.
It's who does that? He rushes over, and then she says, no, I've got to get somewhere. I'm getting married. And he says, I wish you all the best of luck. She runs across Fifth Avenue, gets hit by a car, and never makes it to the top of the Empire State Building, and he's there.
Devastating.
He waits till midnight. And she never turns up.
She's not coming.
And there's no explanation as to why, so he just thinks, that's it, relationship's over.
Yep.
And
if she loved him, she would have made it.
If she loves him, she would have made it. But it turns out then she is in a wheelchair. She's become a paraplegic after the accident. Time goes on. Christmas Eve, they meet in a theatre. They go to see, I think it's a play or a movie. I think it's a play. He's there with the ex-fiancée. Apparently, they've both gone sort of kind of back to their previous partners, or
because there are only two women and two men in the world.
There are 4 people in New York at this time.
Yep.
In 1957, and he's getting up from the play, walks down the aisle, and sees Deborah Kerr sitting there, and just she doesn't get up or whatever. He doesn't know.
Well, yeah, she doesn't get up.
He doesn't know, and the ex-fiancé goes, I'll be back in a minute. And then he comes back with a wheelchair, after Cary Grant's left with a wheelchair. And then the next day being Christmas Day, he obviously had stewed on this all night and thought, nope, I need to work out what's happened. He finds out where she lives, not entirely sure.
Crazy.
How he found out. But he says that
Public
he was
records.
Giving Ben Thomas.
Well, he's giving Ben Thomas a little bit. But he said he was looking for someone else in the phone book and came to it. So I think he just went to the phone book and found out where she lived.
Okay, yep.
And
you're doing a bit of a natter.
Turns up at her flat. Well, she's pretty popular. And
you're talking about everything else to do with the story and not talking about the plot.
Oh,
anyway,
you're criticising my ability to define a plot, are you?
Hey.
He turns up and just says, kind of wants to know why she wasn't there. He pretends that he didn't turn up, and she goes, okay. And it turns out, he did go there. And then he says, he'd been selling paintings, and he only sold one, but he'd sold it, his assistant gave it away to a woman who didn't have much money but was in a wheelchair. And then he realised she was on the lounge with a blanket over her, and then he goes into another room and finds the painting and the wheelchair. And that's when he realised that's why she didn't turn up. And they realise that they still very much love each other and want to be together, and it's just a beautiful love story that transcends everything.
Transcends able-bodiedness.
Absolutely.
It
and
does.
Just 2 people who...
It transcends marriage.
Transcends
no, they weren't married.
The sanctity of marriage.
Oh, were they not? Okay.
They were
Transcends the
engaged.
sanctity of engagement.
Yeah, but they were with people.
The promise.
They were two people of a certain age.
Yeah, like 45.
Who?
No, he's like 50 something.
He's so old.
Do you know?
That's my first note.
A statistic that blew my mind, or it might not blow yours as much, but also the grandmother had died, and then he goes back, and that was really sad when he goes back to the grandmother's place, and he brings her the grandmother's shawl. I love that bit.
Okay.
But he was, when it was filmed, he was 53.
No kidding.
Deborah Kerr was 36, but
Okay.
Gibbs older. But the woman playing his grandmother was 68. Playing
Wait,
82.
really?
He was closer in age to that woman playing his grandmother than he was to Deborah Kerr.
That's crazy.
It looks it.
Yeah.
Really? I think he looks really good.
He looks ancient.
My first note is Cary Grant is old and ugly.
Oh my God, Ben, I'm sorry. I need to end the call.
Wait, I need to...
Are you kidding me?
I was nicer. I said Cary Grant is so old and mid.
See, to me, that's pinnacle of like, oh my God, I so would.
He's
Love
dead.
Cary Grant. Still would.
Yeah, he's dead.
Still would.
That's illegal.
But not as illegal as you think. I was actually Googling this the other day. You only get between
You've become the
1 and...
expert on this.
You only get between 1 and 10 years.
And what's
So,
the scale?
If it's older than 10 years?
No, like you get between 1 and 10 years
That's
in
the
prison.
penalty.
Oh, in prison.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying, like, if they're 1 to 10 years dead,
Doesn't count.
you can't.
Yep.
But if it's past 10, you can.
If they're a
Then
bag of
go for
bones.
But what's the
Shoot your
severity?
shot.
Like, what do you have to do to get 10
That's-
years as opposed to 1?
So that's what this website didn't specify. I also was like, yeah, like does it if it's more dead, is it better because of consent? Like if a body's still in rigor mortis, does that like I don't
think-
know.
I'm Googling something I probably don't want to, but I'm going to do it anyways.
How to be a necrophiliac.
Oh my God. Wait. As of 2003, the maximum sentence that can be imposed for the crime of necrophilia is 2 years imprisonment.
Really?
In what jurisdiction?
I was in Arizona.
That is the Sexual Offenses Act. So that's United States.
That's crazy.
Don't know what it is here.
So
That's crazy.
Don, do your worst with Cary.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, 2 years? That's nothing.
What is that?
Absolutely nothing.
Worth it. Totally worth it.
Yeah.
So I just need to know, Donna. I need to know. Why is this one of your favorite movies?
I love, because it's a true love story. I cannot watch
It's
it
a
without
true
crying.
story?
No, it's about true love, not true story.
I know. I'm being
I-
silly.
I can't watch it without crying. I love the relationship
Oh, I know.
between them. While you're laughing at me, I think the connection between them is amazing. It's just got some of the most, quintessential lines. I love that it was that, the inspiration for Sleepless in Seattle. Obviously, that was, totally inspired by that.
The inspiration for season 3, episode 22 of Gossip Girl.
I'll
Clock
take
that
your-
one.
The
I'll take
inspiration
your
for a
word
scene
for
in
that
Family
one.
Guy.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
the inspiration for one
a
of
lot
Barney's
of the-
plays in the playbook in How I Met Your Mother.
Absolutely. A lot of the greats.
He's not coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. But I don't know, there's just something about it that really affects me and moves me, and those scenes with the grandmother just break my heart, and I
like that.
I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautifully shot. I just think it's about a love that transcends everything, and who doesn't want that?
I also
beautiful.
thought they had great chemistry.
I think they have
Yeah.
great chemistry.
Yeah.
And Cary Grant may be ugly, but and he may often play characters who suck. They're actually quite toxic.
But he can get away with it because he's so charming.
I was gonna say he's got like a lot of charm. I see
Oh,
it. I
yeah.
get it. If I met that man now, like I don't think Cary Grant would do well in the year of 2024. I think
Because
that
he's
man
been
is
dead
over.
for more than 30 years.
Not him personally,
Yeah.
but if someone acted like that, I feel like that white man reign is over.
I get what you mean, because
But for the time, love.
I get what you mean, and I think Yeah, I think so. You probably got a point. But love, just absolutely love anything that Cary Grant's in. I absolutely love.
Oh, I've seen Our House.
Do you? But something else I found out, they improv'd a lot of their lines.
I was going
Really?
to say that they like most of that's how the director tends to work.
Yeah.
Is
Oh.
very
Like
improvisational.
sparring, their little jabs at each other. They're all improv.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it is cute. And a lot of it was sort of drawing off their previous work and films. There was a few little in-jokes in there as well.
Some Easter eggs for long-time
Yeah,
fans.
which was kind of cute. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
like that. Also,
I
some of
did-
Deborah's dresses were sexy.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Like
Her
the
first
fashion,
dress, I was obsessed. I'll put a photo in
She
for the
looked
video
phenomenal.
viewers. Because
So
actually, if you
beautiful.
are watching and listening, you don't need to watch the movie because Donna gave you a blow-by-blow account of everything that happens in the film.
I
So I
felt-
just
Sorry,
put up
she
some
killed
stills.
Annabel.
I
I'll put up
felt
some stills.
responsible. You know, I have to.
She did her job.
Okay, thank you.
Because if people listen
you
to
should try it.
YouTube,
Hey.
they're never going to watch it.
True.
But I also like that they're people of a certain age who weren't in. And I like that they
and
weren't.
56.
But I think they were kind of meant to be closer together than that. I think they were both meant to be sort of like 40s, early 40s is where, you know, the vibe I get. But they were both in other relationships that weren't terrible. Like their partners weren't awful. The relationships weren't bad.
His
Home
fiance
wreckers.
seemed kind of mean.
I think that they just realised they'd
yeah.
settled and that they met each other and thought this is what it's meant to be. And it
Well,
wasn't...
her fiance was boring.
Exactly.
And thought she was dumb.
But just like Sleepless
Yeah.
in Seattle, you know, Meg Ryan's fiance
I love
was
Sleepless in Seattle.
boring. But there was nothing hugely wrong with him. He was just boring. But they were just going to have a life of, like, contentment, but nothing
Yeah, like a mundane
special.
life. Especially like back then, that makes sense because the pressure to marry and everything was like insane and like do that at a young age and stuff like that. So I get it.
Yeah, but
glad
that
they found
classic,
each
you
other.
know, winter must be cold for those with no warm memories, and they realised that they were sailing to a life where they had no warm memories, you know, and it's just who wants that?
Well,
So profound.
I don't
And-
want that.
No one wants that. So there.
That's beautiful.
One thing that so for those who don't know, listeners, this is a remake.
Yes.
Yes,
from
yes,
a
this is a
film
30s
in
version.
1939.
Yes.
And apparently, Cary Grant was offered that role in
Really?
1939, and he turned it down because he didn't like the improv
Yeah.
Oh.
style of the director. But
Because
then
it
wanted
was the
to do
same
it.
director, wasn't it?
It was the same
who
director
did
both times.
both. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Who's in the original?
Yeah, and this one
Irene
is
Dunne.
like apparently the same scenes basically
Really?
of the
Yeah.
of the remake. I haven't seen it.
I
I
haven't
saw
seen
it
it either.
once, but I don't like it as much because Cary Grant's not in it.
Okay,
Sure,
that's the
sure.
selling point.
Yeah.
It was Irene Dunne and I think Charles Boyer. I think.
Sure.
I could tell you right now. Don't worry. It is. You're correct.
Okay.
And Cary Grant had worked with Irene Dunne before, and that's a couple of the little improv in-jokes that they do as well that refers to those films that he'd done. And I think
That's
this
funny.
is when they're in the car or the train or something and they're going up
Deborah
to the
car.
grandmother's house, the Deborah car, and he says something like, isn't it lovely down there? And she says, do you want to hear an old joke? If it's lovely down there, what are we doing? And then they both sort of go up here because he'd actually said that in a previous film.
Funny.
And it's just little things like little improvs like that, which is cute.
That's cute.
The original is a lot shorter than.
Yeah.
How long is it?
It's only 87 minutes.
Oh, that's lovely.
And I
I think I
can't
prefer the
remember-
original.
And shout out to the Empire State Building, who I think is also a character in this film.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep.
I
And
agree.
like, I feel like the meeting at the top of the Empire State Building trope really has caught
I think
on like wildfire.
but I think it
because of
started
this.
there.
That's what I mean. No, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'm saying because
Yeah.
of this, it has
Yeah.
become such a thing in popular culture.
That's so true.
Definitely. Yeah, it's either this or King Kong.
Yeah.
Popular.
Oh my gosh, it's
right?
King Kong.
I've never seen King Kong.
And also shout out to Marnie Nixon, who does all her singing. again, she
apparently she's, I was gonna say,
yeah. No, go.
I was just gonna say, no, I know that she has previously dubbed singing for Deborah Kerr.
For The King and I.
That's cute.
And for Audrey,
is that what it was
and
for?
for Audrey Hepburn in My Fair Lady. She did it, and for Natalie Wood in West Side Story.
She's booked and
Oh
busy.
my gosh.
Why can't a single woman actress sing?
Why couldn't she get any on-screen roles?
Yeah, why does she? That's actually so true.
That's so true.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Wouldn't you be like really, really peeved that they wanted your voice but not your face?
Yeah.
That's crazy. She did
face for
die in
radio.
2016.
That's not that. That's recent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the year of La La Land.
That was the year everyone died.
That is true, actually.
All the celebrities
Everyone
died in
dropped dead.
2016.
Yeah. Boy George, Snape.
Carrie Fisher,
name a
Debbie
few.
Reynolds, Prince.
Yeah, big
Wow.
year.
It really was the year of celebrity deaths.
Oh, yeah.
Marnie Nixon.
We can
Money
we can
Nixon.
go on.
But let's not.
So, Annabelle, why is this your favorite movie?
Yeah.
I would love to come up with a reason as to why it's my favorite movie, but unfortunately it's not my favorite movie.
Now, what could you mean by that?
Look, I liked it more this time around. Historically, I have been a hater. Growing up, I hated this film. But
Is
mainly,
it just because of the...
Because, yeah.
yes, absolutely it was.
Ben, what's this?
the ever-looming presence of...
Is that me?
Is it because of the chokehold your mother has on you? The looming death grip.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like especially at, 10, 11,
Yeah.
if a parent likes something and it's like, you're going to love this, I'm going to be a little contrarian and say, no, I don't.
I remember the first episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer I made you watch.
I know.
And
I said,
you're like, it's all right. And then
It's
binged
all right.
all 7 seasons.
Now it's your whole personality.
And your dog's name.
Yes. Insert picture of Buffy.
Oh, I've been sending many a photo of Buffy. But yeah, I also do think, to be fair, it's not really a movie that's going to get a child going.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not meant for children. I think I saw it...
Then why'd you show it to me?
I must have seen it when I was a teenager, though. Because I wanted you to love the things that I
Back in
loved.
1957.
Back in 1957.
Thank you, Ben. Yes. No, I saw the original
No.
I saw the
At the
original in
movies.
1939, and then I was excited for the remake when it came out.
Whoop.
No, go ahead.
No, what were you going to say? Was it going to be an insult?
I was just going to say that's why she liked the newer one better, because she was
Of age.
older when she was...
Exactly. Yeah. I the winter was upon me. I'd already missed the
Yeah.
spring,
For
as
sure.
they said. So, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I do often say. But no, I remember the first time I watched it. It was in Stoddart Street in 2009 with Jan and Tom and you. And we all watched together. And you three loved. You three were obsessed. I remember she
We were
gets
all
hit by
crying.
the car. Everyone
Oh.
sobs.
And then
I
she
start-
she didn't see it because she was looking up.
Yeah, like the three of you are just like hysterical. I think this is the first time I've seen Papa cry.
I was going to say, Tom loves it.
Loves.
Oh, yeah.
And then I hysterically laugh.
I know.
I don't know what was going on with me at 11,
Bully.
but I had the time of my life.
So
and then
did Jan
don't
and
remember watching the second
Tom-
half.
Are they the reason that you love this movie so much, Donna?
No, I don't think so. I don't remember talking about it with them beforehand. But I think, I watched it as a teenager. It was one of those, like
Did you
Sunday
watch it with them?
afternoon. I think I was actively avoiding studying, and it was on like a Sunday afternoon movie, and I thought, I'm just going to watch this because I don't have to do that. And I loved it. Just the romance of it just got me. I don't know, there was something about it that got me, and I just wanted to have that story without, the paraplegia.
That's a crazy thing to want.
I mean, okay, this movie is very, like, especially, like, it fits with the times of, like, the sickly sweet romance. Like, it's so romantic. And
Yeah.
it's so, just sweet is such a, like,
Saccharine.
the strongest word for it. One thing I love about it
What?
is the title song.
Yeah.
Bring back title song.
I
Bring back
know.
title songs.
I know. It's
agree.
so beautiful. And which is just as well because you do hear it a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do.
you do. And I feel like that is like an older movie thing. Like they
It
make
is.
one like crazy tune to play, like an overture, like a big grand titular song, and then it plays throughout the entire movie.
Yeah, yeah.
But I want
Even-
that again.
I want that again. Bring
Oh,
it back. That's
yeah.
not derogatory.
Yeah.
Well, like that Doris Day movie, the silvery moon by
That
the
is a
light
musical,
of the silvery
though.
moon.
By the
Sure.
light of the silvery moon on Moonlight Bay. I'm gonna.
Okay, one of
Can we do a Doris Day? You know, can we?
We'll do a Doris Day episode.
I love Doris Day.
Oh, please.
Nepo babies,
Love
Doris
Doris.
Day.
No, never maybe Doris
Love
Day.
Doris.
But one of the two of those movies, that's the only song that plays. That's my biggest recollection of that
I'll
movie.
have to
Again,
go
it was
back and check, but
2009.
I
hit
think
a lot
it's
of
I
movies in
think
that
they're
year.
both musicals.
Okay, yeah, but they love one of the songs
Most
a
of
lot.
her Gordon McRae movies are musicals because he was a singer as well, whereas her rock ones weren't.
Yep.
Because
Pillow Talk.
oh
I love Pillow Talk.
oh my god,
love
it's
Pillow
so
Talk.
good, so.
I even
good.
loved Pillow Talk as a child.
Oh,
Really?
and I love the way that they made the one with what was the one with Renee Zellweger and Ewan McGregor?
Down with Love?
Oh my god.
Down with Love.
Down
yeah,
with
which was
Love.
totally based on that. Yeah, love it.
We know.
Oh no.
I love Down with Love.
Oh,
I
it's
love it.
so
Everyone and I
good.
watched that together.
We did.
Not too long ago.
It's
Yeah,
so
end
good.
of 2022. I was in Flatbush.
And it could have not been good. Like there was so many
Yeah.
ways that could have gone off the rails, but it.
Well, I remember I watched it for the first time with Alistair. Randomly, we were doing the thing where like we were just going through Netflix and we were like, all right, and then watched it and I messaged you and I was like, there's this movie, I think you'd love it. And you were like, yeah, I've loved it for years. I've loved it since 2003. I was like,
Yep.
okay.
Absolutely.
I have the song saved on Spotify.
Oh my god, me too. Me too. What's it called?
I don't even remember. Is it called Down with Love?
Yeah, wait, it is.
I think it's
It
just
is.
called Down with Love.
It's so good. But yes,
Yep.
we digress.
We digress. Yeah.
Whoa.
But still.
Yes.
You just blew into the microphone and that was crazy. Sorry, hurricane.
That's. Sorry, Hurricane.
Sorry, that was terrifying. Oh, did it again. Okay. Back to the movie.
Back to the movie. I could tell you something I hate.
Do
I'm
it.
sure you. I'm sure you can. I'm sure you've been hanging on for half an hour to tell me something. Yeah.
No, listen. I liked the movie. I thought it was good, especially for like I don't know. A lot of times when you have movies from like the 50s, they sort of have like you have a high expectation when you go into them because they're classics and everybody loves them. But no, I enjoyed it. It was good.
It's fun.
It holds up.
Yeah.
In the romance department, like it's very like it could totally be like completely remade today, I think.
Oh, and they tried in the 90s
They tried with Annette Bening,
with a
Oh
net
yes,
Bening.
Annette Bening and
Hated it.
and her hubby
Warren Beatty.
Oh, he was
Warren
in it?
Beatty could yeah.
Hated it.
Crazy. I know you
Yeah.
did. I've never seen it, but I just know famously Donna Hayward is a hater.
Okay,
It just,
but do
it
you
just
hate
shouldn't
it?
have happened. It shouldn't have happened.
I was gonna say, is it because
Yes.
it's just a remake?
Yes.
But doesn't it? It also has like terrible reviews, right?
It
I think it's
it wasn't a
universally
good,
hated,
It
to be
wasn't
fair.
a good movie.
Yeah.
And because it just, when you cut, it had a high bar to get over, and it didn't.
Yes, it did get horrible reviews.
Yeah, I knew that it
so-
was like everyone hated it. I knew that wasn't just a Donna bias.
Yeah, even though An Affair to Remember is a remake, it's the quintessential version, really.
It's
It's
also
the
such
movie,
a
yeah.
soon, like it's such a close remake.
Yeah,
57,
like 15
39.
years.
That's, though I guess movies are being remade
Yeah.
now. from the 90s.
And it's the same director, so
They got to like,
Yeah.
we've made it. We can't. We're done. You know, we can't think of anything else to make. Everything's been done. Let's
That's
just
now.
remake it.
everything's a
It's
remake
1957.
The
There's
Craft.
no more stories to tell.
No, and they weren't.
anymore. It's not. Well, I don't know. Even now, everything's a freaking remake.
Everything's
It's
a
getting on my
remake.
nerves.
Yeah. But what did you hate?
Oh yeah. What
What'd
did I
you hate?
hate? I really hated the like choir.
Oh, me too. Actually, I skip over that part. And that little girl who I want to punch in the face. Like, she's
Wait,
supposed
I
to
have
be
another
really,
kid
she's supposed to be really cute, and she's really not. And I'm just like, get over this. Like, just get through this.
I hate
Yeah.
all the kids in the film.
Oh, it's really
that
corny.
kid on the boat, the
Yeah.
kid at the beginning on the boat,
Oh my god,
sounded
that's like stuck.
The smartass.
one,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
sounded drunk. I'm so sorry that kid was inebriated.
He probably was. Child labour laws were a lot slacker then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, honestly, yeah, whoever said, but also why do you talk like this? Like, it was the craziest voice I've ever heard in my life. I thought, look, full disclosure,
I
didn't
do
watch it
agree.
legally. I thought I got some crazy dub. Like, I was like, who is that boy?
No, I do agree. Because I did
Yeah,
watch it with subtitles on because I don't know how to turn them off on Disney+.
And that was me, I turned them on, I'm sorry.
I love subtitles. You gotta.
I'm a convert. I used to be an absolutely no subtitle
don't
girly.
like
And then
it.
remember, I came home one day and just turned all the subtitles on. You were like, what happened to you?
I don't
Pro
like it.
subtitles in this house.
I think it's an American thing. I think Americans use
Oh, it
subtitles. In
drives me
Australia, no one
mad.
uses subtitles.
Drives me mad.
But what
Then I came
happens
back
when
and
you can't
realized.
hear something, or like somebody's whispering and you're not quite sure what they said?
I just feel like sometimes in life there are things that you miss out on.
You like the mystery,
and
yeah.
I can deal with that.
I'm not
It's
gonna.
like you're living in the movie.
That's true. And also, I feel like a bit of a failure. I'm like,
No,
I
I'm
need the words fed to me. Like, I can't work hard and listen myself. I need
Yeah.
everything spoon fed. So the overachiever.
I
in me
just
doesn't
find
like
it distracting. I find that I'm reading and I'm not watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also, like, I like that sometimes you can hear, like, what people are saying in the background. Like, the extras are saying in the
Yeah.
background, it'll pick that up. I'm like, oh, I've never noticed that before in my life.
Yeah, but then there'll be like some car chase or something in the background that I completely miss because I'm too busy reading what's on the bottom of the screen.
I think in like horror movies and a lot of those, like it'll be like creaking sounds or like
Yes.
footsteps, and I'm like, I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, you're so
Thanks for telling
right.
me.
Because then I'm like, wait, someone's creeping up on them? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
spoilers,
but I
actually.
also totally, I feel like I trained myself to try to keep looking up after reading instead of focusing
Yeah.
solely on like the dialogue.
I can only do
I like
one
them
thing
now.
at a
They've made me
time.
lazier. Well, yeah, you're a woman.
I know. And I famously can't read.
No, same.
Friends in the family.
We're all illiterate. You, me, Leah.
So I deliberately didn't teach you to read because I wanted you to be just like Leah.
Thank you so much.
That's all right.
Oh, I've been talking
That's
about her
so-
all day. I've been running my mouth.
We should have gotten Jan on the podcast as well. In
Thank
this
you.
Episode.
You just want another.
We need the whole
Okay.
lineage of Affair to Remember lovers.
Ew.
She will gladly do a podcast with you.
She'll do a pod.
She's,
Oh,
you know,
we
she'll
For
should
do
have.
Grandmother's Day.
the woman's a media whore. She'll do a podcast.
The woman
with
literally is
anybody.
obsessed with social media.
Absolutely.
You know what I thought? We should have got her on to do the Grace Stirs Up Success.
Why?
Because she loves Olivia.
She loves Olivia.
Oh, yes.
It's fine. If we
Oh,
do an
we
Ariana
should've.
movie, we'll get her
Or
on.
Wicked.
Wicked!
Wait,
Yeah.
Dude, definitely.
when does Wicked come out?
End
Wicked
of
comes
the year.
out Thanksgiving.
November?
Oh,
Yeah.
Will you be in Australia?
No.
No.
We can FaceTime her.
Like,
Oh, Jan
Yes.
FaceTimed me at 6 a.m. the other day. She has FaceTime.
but it was a mistake.
I know, but she woke me up.
She's just upgraded her phone to an iPhone 12 and she had an iPhone 6 and she's like, where's the home button? She
Oh
doesn't
my
know how
god.
to.
Oh, because the.
She's like, I hate this.
Aw.
That's really cute.
I'll train her.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can train her. We'll get her on for Wicked.
We'll just do a training episode where we teach our viewers and Jan how to use her phone.
Wait, that's so handy, so that we can never have a hunger episode again.
Yep.
Don't speak too soon. This might not work.
Yeah. No, I think it will.
That's so true.
It's still
holding
going,
out
so.
hope.
Good.
Right.
I was actually going to say, I was like, all right, and now's the time in the podcast where we checked on his phone.
I know, I can see you thinking it.
Good.
Yes.
So what else did you hate? Because I'm sure there's more.
I'm going to be honest. I mean, it feels a little ableist. Just slightly.
There's a hint to the shrinking. There's a hint to ableism. Of course you're going to have a hint to ableism.
Look
at the plot of the
They asked
film.
for it with that plot.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Was it that, or was she just she wanted to make sure that he loved her for her and he didn't pity her? She didn't want to be pitied.
I thought it was like she's scared to like, okay, maybe that's why she was scared, was she didn't want the pity.
Yeah.
True.
That's how I took it. Not, oh, he won't love me because I'm in a wheelchair.
That's how I took it.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Oh, no, I thought it was like, I don't want... Because I think the former fiancé pitied her, and she already had that, and she just didn't want more of that.
You're so right. I totally agree, and that never even crossed my mind.
I'm not going to lie, both crossed my mind, but I still feel like it's ableist. A little bit.
Yeah, there's a hint.
Yeah. Like, she doesn't want to be pitied, but pity would
Also,
only come from him looking down on her because she got into an accident.
I know, it's like she has that negative connotation on she's giving it herself.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she feels like she's not the same as she was when they first met and fell in love. And so therefore his view of her will have changed.
Yeah.
For the worse, which is ableist.
Yeah.
But like other than that, I didn't have anything that I like really disliked about the movie.
No, neither did I.
I thought it was great.
I feel like
You don't have to choose your words carefully. It's me.
Yeah, be honest.
Yeah.
I know that. I'm just thinking about what I want to say.
Oh, that's why I don't recognise this.
Hey.
Speechless? I've never seen it.
Stop that right now. I'm
Thinking about what you're going to say.
I'm a demure, thoughtful little mouse. Don't you dare.
Yeah, with little donuts on your ears. It's so cute.
Oh my god. You bought these for me. Leave me alone.
Oh, when you were 10, yes, I did.
Yeah.
I love them.
And she's still using them.
Yeah, so money well spent.
I know. Thank you, Kmart.
Love Kmart. I'm wearing Kmart shoes right now. But
Australian Kmart.
Australian Kmart, not American
Not
Kmart,
here.
because they're dead. I feel like, personally, if something is too, like, romance, I tend to get a little bit cynical. Which I definitely was more like that as a child. I was the most cynical person on earth at 11.
You absolutely were. Who hurt you?
No, I really was.
Really,
I thought it was
really
like
were.
anyone who cried, I made fun of them. Like, it was really weird. I don't know what I was going through. But
something.
Anyone who cried in a movie, like you ridiculed them.
Yeah.
Until you saw The Fault in Our Stars, and you cried your eyes out.
We don't need to talk about it.
Shut up. I don't even think I cried during that movie.
So I lightly cried during the movie. Donna didn't even see the movie with me. I went with 2 other people. Lightly cried during the movie.
Got in the car.
Got in the car and you said, "How was the movie?" Start sobbing.
Oh my gosh. You were just unleashing all of your emotions that you were holding in
For my
prior.
entire life.
For the past, 15, 16 years. It just all came out.
It was crazy.
Not over The Fault in Our Stars.
Every movie you'd ever wanted to
was
cry
sad.
in came back on you in that moment.
Yeah. It was rough.
That is the funniest thing I've ever heard.
But I'm less cynical now. I cry in like every movie. But still a little bit of me was a bit like,
I understand. That's why I said like sickly sweet romance.
Yeah.
I can be a little cynical when it comes to...
I would be way more cynical if it were like that now. I can have some grace for movies from the 50s being like that, but if a movie like took itself very, very seriously and was only romance and there was no like hint of calm in the rom, then I feel like I
Yeah.
would be more cynical about that.
I completely agree. I think there were hints of calm in the rom.
No, there were hints. There were hints. There
was playfulness.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that's what I think came from probably like the improv between the
Yeah.
The improv and the chemistry.
and the chemistry.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, if the chemistry weren't there, I would want to end my life.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I agree.
Maybe-
And that's why I think, even though they were actually married, I think the remake didn't work because it
That's
just
what I was
was
just
like,
gonna say. It's
I don't
like,
care about you
shouldn't they-
people.
Well, yeah, because
Shouldn't they have great chemistry?
But also, maybe it's
Yeah.
not like a will they, won't they, because they have.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They have.
And they did,
They,
yeah.
they perhaps
did.
shouldn't have.
Maybe.
And then they ruined La La Land.
What? Only one of them.
Yeah, well, I blame
Wait.
both.
It was Faye Dunaway.
Warren
really.
Beatty.
It wasn't it Faye Dunaway who mainly ruined it?
No, it was Warren Beatty. He did the wrong.
was Warren
Yeah,
Beatty.
but
He was
it
the
was-
envelope
but-
holder.
Yeah, okay, but
he
she
can't
read it
read.
out. Or he read
He
it
just
out.
really wanted La La Land to win.
Yeah.
I get that. I
Yeah.
get that. But
So, like,
honestly,
we
ever
can't
since
really
that,
hate
I've
him.
kind of like mentally cancelled him.
That's so valid.
I've like Me Too'd him.
If anything, he should be like your favorite because he loved it just as much as you did.
You're right. You're right. But he got my hopes up.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah. And I can't help but blame Annette as well.
You're a hard woman.
Yeah.
I just am looking at the remake, and it starts out on a flight to Sydney.
Yes.
Shut up. Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
because nobody took long cruises anymore, I guess. I remember
Yeah.
that really, really strange, plot point.
Did they make
thinking,
it?
like, no.
Did they make it? I'm gonna guess.
It's not like Lost, which I think was a flight to Australia as well.
Wait, really?
Was it really?
I believe so.
Obsessed with us. What the hell?
No, literally.
Because it's the furthest place you could possibly fly to.
That's true.
Yeah. The ends of the earth. That's
But
crazy.
also, it was Katharine Hepburn's final film.
Yes. And, like, it should have been
Whoa.
good. Yeah, she was the grandmother. It should have
Yeah.
been good for all
But
of
that's
those
crazy that it was
reasons.
the final film.
Yeah.
I literally, Katharine Hepburn is probably my favorite actress. from-
100%.
You're talking to the right woman.
Katharine Hepburn,
So-
Spencer Tracy, anything they do together,
Oh,
absolutely love it.
I love a little Kathy Hep.
that's so sad that this is Katharine Hepburn's final role.
I know.
I know.
And
I
it should
know.
be a little match made in heaven for you, but no.
She should have stopped it on Golden Pond,
Sure.
Was that her second to last?
I guess. It's up there.
She's in your other
Oh,
favorite movie that was almost picked for this podcast.
Oh, guess who's coming to dinner?
Guess who's coming?
yeah.
I wish you chose that
I
one,
couldn't
Donna.
find it. It's not on any
It's not on any streaming
service.
service in Australia.
I've got the DVD, but I don't have the DVD player anymore, which is kind of essential. But I do. I love.
No, guess who's coming
love,
to dinner?
love,
Kills?
love that film. I love
That
To
is
Kill a
one of
Mockingbird.
my. Oh my God, yes.
That book and that film, and it's one of those rare occasions where the film is as good as the book, is the reason I wanted to be a lawyer.
Really?
I read that
Oh
book
my
when
God.
I was 11,
Honestly,
and I wanted
yes.
to be Atticus Finch so much.
That's so
And you
valid.
are.
Not really.
Did you read Go Set a Watchman?
No,
What?
no, that
I
was
didn't either.
Harper Lee's other.
I know Harper Lee.
It's like
novel.
sequel.
Oh.
I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to. I wanted to leave it there because it was that was perfect for me, and I didn't want to ruin it because I couldn't see how it
Yeah,
could
I
be
haven't
better.
read it either.
No, I haven't read
It's
To
at
Kill a
like 15
Mockingbird.
years after it. You
Yes.
haven't read To Kill a Mockingbird?
So in year 9,
Ugh,
the classes were split in two, and half of the classes were assigned To Kill a Mockingbird, and the other half of the class were assigned some random ass Australian book. Do you remember what it was called?
no, but you did
The one about the
pretend.
kid that hanged himself?
Yeah, I don't remember what
I
it's
don't
called.
know.
Black Rock.
I hadn't read that one.
Kind of.
But you
no,
pretended
no one
to
has.
read it.
I pretended to read it really well, and then it was made into a movie with Gary Rice, I'm pretty sure. which
Love her.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about To Kill a Mockingbird. It's like, I don't remember that remake.
no.
I mean, she only has like 5 movies,
She
so
was
I
older.
feel like you could easily.
I think she was in it, or someone like that. But yeah, so I never had To Kill a Mockingbird because I wasn't in that class.
That's
And-
really.
and they've
That was when I
No.
first started at Rosebank and they didn't stream me, so I was in the dumb class.
But there've
Oh.
been no other opportunities for you to read it throughout your
Yeah, you
entire
could never
life.
read it
It's
again.
not like it's
I'm
in this house.
illiterate. I'm illiterate.
Oh, I
you're
forgot. I forgot.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. The name will come to me.
Um,
I'll put it in the edit. Eloise knows it very well. She hates it.
Is it Jasper Jones?
It's Jasper Jones. It's Jasper Jones. Is
Oh,
Angry
yeah,
Rice in it?
that's
She
right,
is.
because that's what they set for remedial English classes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
and Gary Rice, Levi Miller, Toni Collette, and Hugo Weaving.
yeah. It's
So
apparently
it's a
terrible.
who's who of Australia.
It's apparently terrible. I would love to see it. I never watched it, but I definitely that movie came out after my time. What
Why
year?
does it look bomb?
What year?
2017.
I was in fact studying it in 2013. Too late for me.
Yeah, the
I think Eloise
critics
auditioned.
liked it.
Eloise auditioned. Wait. Okay. I think because Eloise auditioned and didn't get it, I mentally doxed it. I was like, this movie must suck.
I feel like it looks good. I just read the plot.
I read the plot of the book.
That's all you need.
It's like some guy and the hanging, right?
Yeah, he it's about a 14-year-old who is shown the dead body of a girl.
Yeah, in a
and
tree.
He
And
decides
it was like,
to
did he kill
find
him?
her killer.
Yeah. I think he did it.
Donna,
Yes.
tell me a little bit about raising Annabel.
What?
What was your favorite and your least favorite part of raising Annabel?
Oh, God. I wasn't expecting this question. I need to prep for this. Particularly
It's
the
Mother's Day.
Well, particularly the favourite part. God.
Oh yeah, it's hard. There's just so many things.
Honestly,
Exactly.
I could not have imagined a better experience. I really couldn't. I feel, and we
Aw.
talk about this a lot, Miss Anne. Because it was sort of just us, and we kind of Gilmore Girls it, and
It's true.
it's just luck in a way, like that you give birth to somebody that you really, really like you love your children, but you don't always like them. But I really, really like who you are, and I think we just had a lot of fun. And
That's true.
Yeah. So
No,
thank
yeah, we
you.
do talk about.
Thank you.
It's. Oh, thank you.
No, I mean it.
That's
I mean
so
it.
cute.
I'm so incredibly proud of you, and
Aw.
I'm in a lot of ways, like, I really admire you, because I can see a lot of me in you. Like, a lot of things you do, I go, yep, I know where that's come from. But you're so your own person, and you're so secure in your own skin, and I really admire that about you. And you're such a hard worker, and you're so talented, and go you.
Stop it.
Go you.
No, I mean
that's
it.
the cutest thing I've ever
I
heard.
mean it. Yeah.
Annabelle's probably like dying on the inside right now.
Yeah, I'm sure she is, and that's partly why I'm saying this as well.
Hey. We were talking about it, like, because now that I'm an adult, now that I'm old, I feel like we lucked out that we're also like friends now.
Yeah, I left
feel
that
like
out
we're
for a
friends.
reason. Yeah.
Okay.
That was the least favorite.
No, but it's true.
Guess you're
and
a toxic friend.
It's true. I really like our relationship, and I've liked our relationship all the way through. But it's changed, it's morphed, and it's grown, and yeah, I like it now. And we talk about things now as adult women and adult friends, and it's kind of nice.
That's true. We're silly little girls now.
Yeah.
As an outsider, I think, and knowing both of you, I think you guys are like the perfect amount of each other. That it just makes it so much fun. Like, whenever I always say this, but whenever I say I'm talking to Donna, it's like I'm talking to Annabel.
That's so cute.
I know what you mean. We've kind of infected each other with our warped senses of humour as well.
That's true.
Yeah.
No, when you guys met, it was crazy. I remember, like, at Taco Bell, I went to the bathroom and I came out and you guys had an inside joke. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
I felt like I'd known Ben forever. I know, because I'd heard so much about him from you.
Lovers, I would say.
Yeah.
Likewise.
And it's amazing that I liked you, considering how much I'd heard from Annabel.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
very true.
The
Very
way
true.
I believe it. Annabelle, what's your favorite thing about your mother?
Yeah, what do you like about me? Enough of you.
My favorite thing about you?
Like, what's your favorite thing about her being your mother, or like her raising you? Like, what was your favorite part? What was the best?
I feel like it was like a soft raise in that.
Where's this going?
That's such a big compliment. Like,
That could be taken in so many ways.
No, but like, okay, I was very much like a little rule follower. Like, I didn't do anything crazy, but I never felt like I had rules that I needed to follow.
That's the
like,
skill.
That's what I mean.
Setting boundaries
so you
without
killed it
you
with
realising
that.
it.
Yes.
Wait, that's so true.
So like we just kind of, and again, because it was like the two of us, it was fun. You like let me watch a lot of stuff early, but like in a fun way.
You watched a bit more stuff than I thought you did.
That's true.
Like?
Like Cruel Intentions. Okay, to be fair,
Oh my god.
The end of,
you showed
bits
me the
of Cruel
first half and then turned it off because you were like, this is a lot more inappropriate than I remember,
That's where
because I
it
was
ends.
obsessed with Tamara Geller. So I was like, I need to watch.
yeah.
And then you were like, this is crazy, let's turn it off. And then you're like, you can't see the second half. So I literally went up to my room and illegally downloaded it and watched the second half immediately.
Stop.
Well, I didn't realise you were a criminal at the time. But, you know.
I was very open about that. Very open.
Go to her Facebook.
Yeah, I posted download links every week. All of the things on my wall are like people posting saying like, Annabelle download link.
Yeah, literally
like-
people asking you for the link.
I like
Yeah.
that. And you ran that covert operation at high school too. People would come up to you with
USB
USBs
program.
and you just nod. Like,
Yeah.
no words would
Oh
be
my God.
exchanged. It
Even
was
when I
just-
left Dom Ramey, like Hannah down the road, I would go and put the USB in an envelope so that she could distribute it to the other school.
Oh my gosh.
I was hardcore, but I've never done anything like it since.
But no, continue complimenting your mother.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes,
Back to me.
But no, so I just okay. No, I just like felt like it was the two of us, and that like I did feel like we were friends growing up as well, and that yeah, there wasn't like an insane amount of like scary discipline, and that like I could talk to you and we'd like talked about stuff and had fun and stuff like that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But then obviously if I had done something crazy, you would have been like, hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you
But
guided
She
you
just
have to.
instilled that into you
you guided
to
me
not
and
do that.
instilled without enforcing and being
Yeah.
militant, which I loved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
It's super impressive. And like you always took Wednesdays off. We had Wednesday Mummy Day.
Mummy Day. I know.
Mummy Day killed.
That's
know.
so cute.
Oh, it was
Do you still do
lovely.
that?
Yeah. No.
No,
she
not
doesn't.
anymore. But
No,
it was
doesn't care anymore.
Mummy Day, and we'd paint and we'd draw and we'd make collages. And
Wednesday night was
listen to
taco night?
music. Wednesday night was taco night. Absolutely.
Yep.
my
I remember
gosh.
when I was in kindy, we made like gnocchi from scratch
Yes.
once.
So that's a random memory because we did it once, and then I thought, you know what? We live in Five Dog. I can buy gnocchi.
Yeah, it was also kind of rad. So I never
For
did it
people who
again.
make it better than I do.
But no, we had fun. It was like, yeah, we'd have like sleepovers and stuff, even though we lived together. And you were my mother.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I used to talk about you at work and like us at work, and everyone would go, "Oh my god!" Like they'd talk about all the the hassles they were having with their kids. And someone said to me, "I feel like there's just this great big rainbow over your house, like when nothing bad ever happens." And it's like, well, it wasn't quite that saccharine, but it was pretty nice.
Yeah. I have no complaints.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do.
I mean, yeah, the time you
Compliment of the
bit me.
century.
Yeah. We do have this on tape now, so thank you. But no, I'm proud of who you've become, and I'm proud that, like, not only are you, you know, really hardworking and talented and all of that stuff, but you're kind, and that's really important. I like the person you are.
Thank you so much.
That's all right.
Me too.
Oh, thanks, man. Oh my god.
That's the last time you're hearing that. Hey.
This podcast has to be burnt. There's too much.
Too
much incriminating evidence.
We're scrapping it. You're not our first guest. Well, I like both of you, Cheer.
And happy Mother's Day, Donna.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
Wait, what's the best Mother's Day gift I've ever given you?
That's a good question.
Oh.
Because I've done some good ones. I'm a good gift giver. I'm going to put it out there.
You are a good gift giver, and that's why I find this really hard to answer. I like the stuff that you've made for me on Mother's Day. I like.
You mean the stuff that primary school made me make you?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yes.
Like cellophane
flowers.
I was really proud of that one.
The apron with the handprints on it.
Yep.
That was good.
That I got for both you and Nana on the same Mother's Day, and you both wrapped it up for each other. Yeah.
I do actually like that when you got me the. You sent me the jewelry ring holder that is Gnarls. The narwhal. That was brilliant.
My school mascot. Video viewers photo with
you know,
you
know how I feel about Gnarls.
Oh, we know how you feel about Gnarls.
And and then you got me you had it printed the apron for me with my candle business logo on it so that I can think about you when I'm making my candles. I love that.
I remember that.
I thought that was really thoughtful.
Shout out Afternoon Tea Light.
Afternoon Tea Lights, link in description below.
The best candles I've ever owned. My sister will say the same thing.
Thank you. Well, you're welcome
no, they smell bomb.
Many more whenever you would like them.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be the little mule.
Kid you not, I light them every night.
I'll be the mule. I'll be your international shipping.
Mule.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to cross borders with those babies. Lit.
The international shipper right there.
Right here.
But
I was going to say, do you have any last
any
words?
Final notes on the film? Any last compliment
movie?
you'd like to give me?
Oh, no, there's nothing. I can't think of anything else nice to say about you.
Perfect.
Except that time we were in a fight and I texted you, Ben is the best thing about you.
Yeah, I do.
I remember that.
Yeah, I do.
And to be honest, I did it because I wanted to make you laugh, and I thought, oh, this will make everything better. And no, it just sent you off in the other direction.
I did take hefty screenshots.
You did.
Absolutely.
I thought this will get her.
It did.
Oh, good times.
Oh my gosh. Well, you know what? On that note, thank you so much for taking time out of your day
Thank
and doing
you
this.
for asking me. I hope I've done all the tech stuff properly.
I think you have.
I think you have too.
Or if not, I'll dub.
Yeah, we'll do Annabel say all your lines.
Yeah.
Well, you
My favorite thing about Annabel is that she's so sexy.
She's the most attractive woman I've ever met in the world.
Yeah.
If I weren't her mother.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
the trouble
stop
is, I just want to be her, you know?
I'm obsessed with her. I dream of her every night.
Well, I kind of do. But in different ways. I'm just like, oh my God, I hope you're okay. Like, I dream of all those things like, what do you need me to do? And all that stuff. Because you're a long way away and I miss you.
I miss you too, but you're coming in 2 weeks.
I know.
On actual Mother's Day, Donna will be here.
I'm so excited for the big graduation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
The big GR.
I know. Long time coming and well deserved.
Thank you.
It really was a longer time coming.
Okay.
Longer than thank you, global pandemic.
Yeah. Also,
you know
happy
what?
graduation, Ben.
Thank you.
Yes.
Same graduation days, baby.
I know. Annabelle and I both are graduating, and at this moment in time, I am done with classes.
I'm not.
Such a good feeling.
I'm done with showcase.
It is.
That's a big milestone.
So
As
we
of
both hit
2 hours ago. I'm done.
Woo!
You go celebrate.
I will.
Yeah. You go celebrate. I'm gonna go to bed.
It's 9:30 p.m.
And Donna just woke up.
I'm gonna. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna go and enjoy the rest of my Saturday. Oh, sorry, Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I'm gonna go enjoy the rest of my Tuesday night.
Yes. But no, happy Mother's Day again.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers listening.
Yes, and all the mothers.
Let us know who you would have rather raised, me or Ben.
In the comments below.
I don't know that you want to ask that question.
Hey. You just talked up how lovely raising me was, how we lived under a rainbow.
It's been great for me, but you're not for everyone.
Hey, that's true.
Most true statement I've ever heard.
We talked to Alistair on Father's Day. He's like, I could have left her.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you.
Would never say
I'm
that.
on the fence. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. No. Well.
All right. Love you, baby.
On that note, do you want to give us the?
Donna, do you know our outro?
I do. Oh, I think I do.
It's the name of the podcast.
You can start it, and we'll finish it.
It's the name of the podcast, baby.
All right. Sick.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.